Howdy, folks. This is Matt, the solo gamer, as I like to think of myself. Back with something a little different from my usual. I know it's been a while between the holidays and work and all the stress. I just haven't had the time. But I have tried to get into, or back into, the CyberPunk game. Been using it to run stress testing on some stuff, and it seemed like a good time to get some thoughts out and
everyone, welcome to Info Flash.
get back on to get back into it a bit and just chat. So I'm in the game, and I'm heading for a meeting with one Placide about working with the Voodoo Boys, which, to be fair, not precisely my go-to plan, but I mean, in this town, you do what you gotta do, right? Where's Johnny? In my brain, as a matter of fact, and he and I are not getting along. You're an authorized videographer. I love that you work with him later. Yeah. But anyway. But to give you an idea, this is actually my second playthrough. I already did most of the stuff on my main Street Kid playthrough. I'm doing a female Nomad playthrough. Running a Netrunner build. I love Sandevistan, but I never learned how to play it right, and it just does not work for me. I still prefer to use the Netrunner hacks and tricks. It's just much more my style. Running her as a sort of half jokester, half trickster, half psycho. Really haven't come up with a proper look yet. This is the biggest part I'm not getting yet. Kind of like that, though, actually, now that I look at it. I love that it has a little fan on it. You know what? I'm sticking with this. This looks good. And the color matches my neat little Joker vest underneath. Still trying to find a proper matching top. Nothing like these really works, unfortunately. And a lot of them actively clash with the Joker vest that I'm wearing. Pants, not much there. Sneakers, kind of just am what they are. Make do with what I have for now. As for my arsenal, I've got a level 4 Nihan, the Chaos, and the Guts. Sort of running a weird combination of stealth, primary, and then when it really boils down to it, I break out the big guns. I also am packing monowire, just in case I need to get up close and personal.
Li pa fè aucun sens pou se li konya. She's done.
Mwen pa konen. Il te semblé très déterminé.
Oh, li pa chanje l'idée. Tan kou tout temps.
C'est pas tant ça.
Oh, ou vle pou mwen pale ak li, pa vrai?
You actually sell meat out of here? Seriously?
Ou actuellement vle acheter kek,
Ki sa la fè la?
la PC vin intelligent li semblé.
Looking for Placide.
Placide. Gade ici là.
Do, ti, pi, ti,
C'est vous même. Continuez.
Do,
Placide. Gade là.
Alright, good enough. So yeah, now, I don't imagine anyone who'd be watching this would not know Cyberpunk. Like, the game was kind of notorious and famous for a while. But basically, it's set in a future dystopia where basically there was a series of problems, wars, AI, psychosis, insanity, corporations, all kinds of bad shit. And essentially what happened is like there's countries, there's corporations, corporations, and then there, in the middle of California, there's a city, and the city is basically, it's set in a future dystopia where basically there was a series of problems, wars, AI, psychosis, insanity, corporations, all kinds of bad shit. And essentially what happened is like there's countries, there's corporations, and then there, in the middle of California, there's a city Night City, which is where most of the stories in the game take place. And you work as a merc.
Placide.
Doing whatever you can.
Told me at the chapel you're the one to talk to.
And one of the missions I'm actively engaged in
Hand
ended
sent
up
me.
with
Said you
2
got
people
merc work
dead,
needs
one a
doing.
good friend, one the contractor for the job, who she died because she went insane and killed herself after being brutally tortured. Pleasant. So now I'm looking for the people who hired her, which, using certain methods...
Where we headed?
This way.
Okay. But anyway, she wound up killing herself due to psychological trauma. Ooh, nice. This was supposed to be a resort and it was abandoned. Now it's absolute utter hell.
You know Pacifica well?
See?
You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
Was to be its own city where suits would burn their eddies. A closed center.
Look at this. This gunship is literally just sitting here tearing up this tower, and he's like, yeah,
All
nah,
the toys here are
fucking
gold
Tuesday,
from
I tell you
Africa.
what. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's just sitting there blasting holes in the tower for no reason, just doing its shit.
Our interest is now in the GIM, the Grand Imperial Mall. Pacifica's biggest, ugliest temple to greed, but never finished. Until last week, it was deserted.
Empty.
But now?
The animals crawled there, made a nest.
So yeah, this guy is part of the Voodoo Boys. They're this sort of rogue faction who, unlike a lot of the other games who work for anyone who will pay them, the Voodoo Boys kind of operate completely independently. Build their own craft, tech, everything. On the good side, that means that they're not affiliated with any of the big corpos. On the bad side, it means they're also completely untrustworthy. Now, that being said, they do take good care of their own community, but that is it. They hate outsiders and they despise anyone who isn't directly affiliated with them. They also speak like a variant of Creole, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but like they sound like they're speaking a specific type of Creole. I've heard it before. One of the people I deal with in my own work are from Louisiana, and I've heard Creoles before, so I know that this is some weird variant of it. I just don't understand enough of it to make out what variant or dialect it is, but it's definitely some kind of Creole, like like a Haitian Creole almost.
Middle of Pacifica, no backup, cut off. It's your turf. Hell, even badges don't patrol around here. They trying to provoke you? Make you do something stupid?
They do not leave GIM.
How many we talking about in there?
30, maybe more. Vinina, we talk here. You sit.
When do I see Brigitte?
You do job. That is first.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
Well, at least he's not likely to talk your ears bloody.
Why not send your own goons to the gym?
This not our way.
How's that been working out for you?
Work good. Good more than bad. Your Quom shaman, it is Victor?
You two know each other?
No, no need. This hardware is shit. You should replace.
Oh, so now you're a Ripper Doc too? That at all relevant? Or just a cheap scare tactic?
I need you to be able. I need know. This chip. It have no signature. What is it?
Unimportant. Busted anyway.
How?
Got a bullet to the brain. Hasn't worked since, that's how. Once inside, what do I do?
The camionette.
Communette. So yeah, basically, this guy wants to hire me to do a job, and I pretty much don't trust him outright, but I also already know the story, so it's not relevant. But even the first time I played this guy gave me like 99.9%, betrayal. Like, no, this guy's gonna try and screw me.
Tech looks pretty advanced. Doesn't scream meathead to me.
They watch it very close. It is important, whatever it
Placide.
is.
Batman Kelly a descend encore.
Ferme porte là.
Animals aren't the play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them. Someone with a van full of Netrunner tech. And that's where I come in? To sniff out who?
Start with the camionette. Hide from all eyes. Only see the situation. You have now synced with Rezo Agwe, our subnet.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. To Agwe, I see what you see, hear what you hear. I will guide you to GIM.
Another voice in your head. Just what the Ripper Doc ordered.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny.
So, aim to keep an eye on me. Shows trust. Alright. Anything else I should know?
Find our people near Mall. They will show you how to get inside the beast.
Got it. So I do this and you put me in front of Brigitte, right?
Yes. Soti at end of the hall. Go down. My people will let you pass.
So yeah,
We are done.
alright, let's go. Not really interested in talking to him. So yeah, basically break in mall, find bad guys, kill bad guys. Put down a truck full of equipment, and then go from there. The details don't need to know.
B,
All ears. What?
I check stability. The link on your end clear?
Seems so.
Clearly this was some sort of old hotel. Alright. So now I'm out. I can summon my ride. In this case, my customized Porsche. And for the record, to get this vehicle actually is a mission unto itself. You actually find a Johnny Silverhand fanboy who's selling his car because he's now, I guess he's gotten hooked on a different band and wants to, dump all his old gear. Guy looks like him, has the silver arm, the whole 9 yards. It's hysterical. It's like he's a fanboy and now he's a fanboy for someone else, so you wind up clipping his car because he gets killed by other fanboys. It's funny as shit to me. And Johnny is like in your head like, wow, damn, that's some nice wheels. I'm like, yeah, it is. Shame the owner isn't around to appreciate that. It's like, but hey, not my problem. New car. It's like, I think by the end of the game, it's possible to have like 80 cars in your garage. It's kind of crazy. I actually prefer the motorcycles for the most part, but hey, Johnny.
What's our move?
We going into this place and we're gonna start killing some chooms. Let's swing by the GIM mall. Alright, I got the fast travel tagged. Good.
They are my people. Talk with them.
You, V?
Know the way in? Was told you would.
Alright.
Yeah. Garage in the back.
But shh. Quietly, yeah?
Anything interesting happen over there?
Since we are here, all quiet.
No one in, no one out?
Well, they went out for supplies once.
Alright, well then let's get to it. So yeah, Main reason, the whole point of this particular build was I'm doing a, what's the word? I'm trying to do a stealth build where it's mostly about hacking and thrown weaponry.
Get to work.
Why don't you tell me what the can do? I know my job. Watch.
The fuck? Do I have to?
Predictable and easily manipulated. So these guys are the animals. They're a gang of low-grade street thugs, muscle mostly. Nothing to be proud of, but the best thing about them is that they're easy to manipulate. They're not smart. They're mostly headstrong and physically intimidating. But that's about it.
The fuck's going on?
Now, watch as I slowly pick them apart piece by piece. Best thing about this knife? It has multiple effects. It does contamination or poison damage. And it does bleed damage, which means if I get them in the head, they take double DOT. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I don't have to kill these guys if I don't need to, but if I absolutely got it, I can put them down in a hurry. But yeah, and so as you also gotta make sure to loot everything. But check this out. This is hysterical. It's like sneaky sneak, sneaky sneak.
Just sitting there looking.
Sneaky sneak. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Bait will be very handy. Let's see, I've got all these high tier stuff and I can't use them yet because they're like literally like all high tier gear and I haven't got the hardware to support them yet. But I'll get there.
They're gonna be looking for a long fucking while then.
Off they go. So, here we go, stealthing in.
Not gonna be enough. Got some word in the air. All we do is eat. So we bring some more in a couple of days. Couple of days? How are we supposed to sit here then?
Now things get interesting.
Okay, I'm in.
I see. The camionette. Check it.
Right.
Oh, I forgot to mention. One of my upgrades is double jumps. Nighty night. Which means I can easily sneak and deke around these guys by getting elevation. It's not perfect, but it does the job well enough. To be fair, this thing is only half stealth. The other
Camera and corridor. Avoid it.
It even worked. Said this place was abandoned years ago.
Now it is not. Animals fix their eyes.
Wait, who was that?
Who you think? The runner we want try to invade you. With the extra eyes we give you, it is fine for now.
So, he knows I'm here.
Alright. Which means I'm gonna break in and take all their shit. Yeah, another big part of this game is getting upgrades and materials to continually improve yourself. And there's two types that you go through. One is you get like raw materials for your weapons, equipment, cybernetics. But then the other one is you go in and get, let's see here. You go in and get data for your system. And one of the ways you do that is you try to break in to secure grids, local networks, that kind of thing. It is handy, but it is not without its faults because you can fail. Now that being said, this character's design is all about getting in and getting out smooth and quiet. If things get bad, I can always fight my way back out. But it's all about just keeping a low profile.
This one's got emotion sense. Only reacts when you move. New models got muscle memory seams. React to your intention, not your move. Meaning what? The new ones know what I'm gonna do before I do it? And this one I can just pound into the ground. Yep. Exactly.
So yeah. Cameras are off. Okay, didn't catch me. Caught him off guard, double the damage. Alright. See if I can sneak past the rest of them. Ooh. One thing it's funny, the first time through, I rarely ate anything because I didn't realize it had any benefit. So I did most of that with just my built-in health regen and other like support systems, and I didn't even realize it because I was just the way I geared myself out, I ended up essentially regenerating health faster than any damage you could do.
Hell was that?
Could drive him crazy and see about burning his brain out. No one even noticed. Let's try to get in here quiet.
Fuck if I care. This is a safe space.
No, there goes stealth.
Get around her ass!
Best part about this whole unit is that it's completely designed around space and control. So it doesn't matter how hard you try, I'm always dominant.
Tear her to pieces! No, not that!
And so I'm just basically controlling the battlefield by poisoning and crippling and destroying everything.
Squeeze the bitch dry!
Like, be silent, he says. Leave so late on that.
Okay, man's in sight.
Yeah, see, this is chaos, Mike. I love this pistol. It's essentially just random effect. But if you know how to use it, turn friendly mode. If you know how to use it, I can essentially use the reflex mode to control the battlefield, reboot, reset my damage, basically non-stop, uninterruptible chaos. It is exceptionally effective. On medium or hard, this would be a great build for like running down. This would be like a perfect build for running down or I can basically just keep this freak on a leash non-stop, just slowly rip him apart.
You like that?
Damn, they hit hard though.
What the hell's going on?
We're not trying to scrap with you. Keep focused. Deal with that.
Okay, down you go. Taking your hammer, freak show.
Think she's had enough.
Alright. Let's hit the... Alright. Let's hit the... Alright, let's hit the van. Call it a night.
Okay, at the van. No sign of the partner.
I see what you see. No chatter. Now, interface with the van.
Done.
Well, I got you here. Mind telling me what we're looking at?
Data flow map of Pacifica. They hunt Agwe.
Who is they?
Netwatch.
Netwatch. They always are.
No one else would be... No one else would be hunting them but Netwatch, so...
Okay, so what's on me to do?
You must reach the agent. Easy now to find him. Look at the map. He is in cinema.
Step away now. This isn't your fight.
Ned.
What? Placide what?
Oh God. Pushed out. The runner know you are here. Hunt him.
Can't just scorch him via the net? He's gotta be jacked into the van.
I cannot piece his protection. You must find him. Face him.
Alright, fair enough. Let's go kill a Netwatch.
So what do I do once I find him?
I will tell you. The Asian man tries to cut you off. There is a gate behind the camionette. I will open it.
I am going to make so much...
Now to the second floor, the cinema.
I am going to make so much bloody money off the stolen goods on this one. Honestly, I make more money selling the weapons and arms of my enemies than I ever do on the gigs themselves. So, I mean, seriously, look at this.
Bitch, you about to get skull fucked!
Really that dumb. Kill you first, the poison or the flames?
Grenades inbound!
Down. Hide away from him.
I don't know what these idiots were imagining this was gonna go like, but I'm pretty sure it ended up badly.
Fuck her ass up!
Invade him. We need access to their data. Clear? You must first.
Placide?
Whoa, hey, easy.
What did you do?
Well, now we can talk in private. Just severed the connection to the rest of Pacifica. Gives us a little time.
Didn't come all this way to talk.
Had a specter on you, didn't you? Saw and heard all you did. You followed his orders. No idea what the voodoo boys are paying you, but our pockets are deeper.
You trying to buy me out?
Not at all. Consider it a counteroffer. Don't gamble your life on the boys. They aren't exactly known for their professional integrity. They've been in Night City, what, 50 years? Yet still, they cling to a tribal mentality. Their distrust of outsiders, legendary.
Not interested. Not a money job for me. Just need an in with my mom Brigitte, voodoo chefin'.
Brigitte and her lapdog T. Neptune have been frozen several days now, ever since we shrouded their subnet with ice.
And you? Well, you were sent here to free them. Do you know why they didn't tell you everything? 'Cause you're a Ranyan. That's what they call outsiders brought in for special jobs, floor rags. When you're no longer needed, they chuck you. A fate for all Ranyans.
You're bluffing. Got your back against the wall, can't budge, no room to dodge the bullet.
I see no reason why both of us shouldn't walk out of here alive.
Oh, want what's best for me? Altruism now part of the Netwatch mission.
You don't gotta like us to see we're better partners than the Voodoo Boys. Sure, you might free Brigitte. Can't have much of a convo with her if you're dead.
Think I'll just stick to my plan.
And here we go. I'm about to turn all of Netwatch into soup. Unfortunately, he was right about one thing. Voodoo Boys are not trustworthy, and they did try to ice me. Unfortunately for them, I have a get-out-of-jail-free card, as it were, because the biochip makes me immortal, essentially, as long as my head's intact.
Hey, V, you all right?
What happened?
The net pig was right. Hooties were blowing smoke. Soon as you gave them access to the Netwatch web, they roasted all the agents. And you.
Mm-hmm.
Biochip swoop in again to save the day. Seed wouldn't have seen that coming.
Could be. In which case, you're welcome.
Think the Voodoos freed Brigitte?
Seems that was their plan. Worked thanks to you, I'd say. After the Voodoos turned you into a fucking kamikaze drone. Who'd take a job from us spooky-ass Voodoo Boys? Placide took you for pathetic gutter trash, someone who no one's ever gonna come looking for.
Felt like those words came to you awfully easy.
Well, you do look like shit right now. But I guess you have your good days.
Gee,
All right.
thanks.
Gee, thanks,
Next time we
Johnny.
had a heart-to-heart with our pal Placide. Head to baddies. Grumpy motherfucker. Hope he likes surprises.
Well, I just put Netwatch on ice in the most brutal way possible. So why did they want Johnny, I wonder? It definitely looks like they were listening in on the Voodoo Boys' convos. Interesting. Well, let's get out of here. First things first. Let's grab ourselves some gear and get going.
Joining us in the studio tonight is Maria Jimenez, reporter from the Pacific and a cyberspace specialist, and of course, the author of her new The Undual Fall of the First Legion. Maria, rumor has it that you were once a
Time for us to leave, I think. Go out the back way or the front way makes no difference to me, but don't think the animals are going to let it go quietly. Yeah, see, I've already got, like, the blood pump, which is insane, because it gives you a good starting point, but then it actually adds more health recovery every second it's active. And if you have high technical ability like I do, it gives you more on top of it. So like, boom.
Why not recharge on the
Des suggestions, vagabond là. Vivant. You wish to talk to Placide? Is that what you want? Because I can take you.
Lead the way.
Rentrez.
Placide about to have a bad day. I don't take betrayal lightly. Never. Alright, let's go say hello.
You returned. How? How you manage this?
You set me up!
You boozer sale!
Assez! Quittez-nous!
Mais où t'es ouais?
Yes, but I also saw her scans. She is Nora New. Voyez Pep Noir en bas. We are not safe here.
You must be Brigitte. Hard woman to find.
You have something for me.
You know about the biochip, don't you?
Yes, and we must check its condition.
How much you know from my scans?
More than Placide, I'm sure.
You recognize the biochip because you've been looking for it.
We must examine you. If you survive the gym, it is at the chip's cost.
Should have thought about that before you tried to kill me.
If I was here, the chip would never be in danger. If it is in good condition, we offer you a fair price. Perhaps more for the emotional toll.
Chip's already taken some damage. That's why I'm here to begin with.
Kind of a problem with that.
It does not function.
Not that bad. Problem is, no one I've talked to can yank it out without risk of death. Seeing as you commissioned the thing stuffed, figured you might know a way to help.
How do you know all this? How did you find us?
Evelyn Parker. Name ring a bell?
Ah, the doll. The whore. You found us because she led you to us. She has proved not completely useless after all.
Listen, can you help me or not?
Yes, of course, but not here. We will go to the crib, where you must give us access to the chip. Once we have the data we need, we will do our best to help you.
Then, after you.
There we go. So yeah, that's an example of just one level in this game so far. And that's one main mission. Mind you, it's one of the story missions. It's not even one of the small side gigs you can do. There's dozens of them. I did one earlier where I found the corpse of a legendary hacker and, well, stole some of his gear. I mean, dude was lying in a freezer decomposing. I don't think he minded. But the game has insane amounts of content. I don't know if you could ever really go through it all in a reasonable time frame. I do think it's an excellent game, and I do think anybody who's interested in like cyberpunk or dystopian type settings should check it out. I've been playing it a lot lately because they got all the updates and patches and everything fixed out, and it runs great now. Unlike when it launched, where it ran absolutely horrifically, but it is what it is. But it runs great now. Very, very, very solid. Still got a bug here or a glitch there, but I mean, what game doesn't these days? But it's completely a different game than it was when it launched. Either way, though, this has run longer than I anticipated. I forgot how long that mission was. But I will try to record a little bit more frequently here coming up if I can. I just haven't had the time with the holidays and everything else going on. It's been kind of crazy. So I will see you guys next time. This is the Solo Gamer. You may call me Matt. And we'll talk more about whatever's on my mind next time. But I'm definitely going to be doing more CyberPunk. I still have to run the Corpo route, and I might do an intro run on that one just to get started. But anyway, see you later. Bye.